Hmm. I know you're wondering what guys want.
Since when? Hmm. I don't know.
Pretty much, if you ask us, we'll tell you.
A good meal, a clean home.
Some stuff that I can't mention on this
Oh,
channel.
okay. Yep, let's not mention them. Nope,
I'm
nope, nope,
sorry,
nope.
ladies, but you know,
You can think it. We're not going to
we're
say
not
it.
super. We're not really super mysterious. You can probably guess. Just
Yeah, they can think it, but we're not saying it.
do an internet search history. You'll probably guess what your guy likes.
Well, if they know their guy, they know what he likes. Okay? Anyway, unless you're still looking.
Now, spoiler alert.
Well, you're going to say what? Oh, the movies. Okay, go for it.
Originally I wanted to review the movie Little, hence the cliffhanger hint for the last episode. Um, Originally this movie was or Little was on Tubi, but for some reason it wasn't when we went. It
When
was
we
on
went to
Prime.
watch it.
It
Yeah.
was on Prime, and so in addition to Prime, or in addition to Little, there's a movie called What Men Want, and I didn't want to necessarily review that movie because I hadn't seen What Women Want completely,
Ah, okay.
and I'm not sure, but I'm assuming this sequel doesn't. I'm assuming this remake of it, does not have someone that hates Jews, African Americans, or women.
Okay,
Or
let's not go
kids.
there. Let's leave it light. Come on.
Good
It's
point. I don't want to make Mel
February.
Gibson sound
Oh,
bad.
stop. You had to say his name, didn't you? Sorry, folks.
Of
He goes off on
course I was talking
tangents.
about Mel Gibson. Did you think I was talking about Helen Hunt?
It's the month of February.
Yeah, and I
Let's.
can't think of something more Black History Month than insulting Mel Gibson. So anyway, I thought I was ordering Little. Turns out I was ordering What Men Want.
Which was
So,
okay. It had some funny,
mm-hmm.
funny spots.
uh, this is from the director of Bedtime Stories, which I never thought was a bad movie. He also did the Tom Cruise Alec Baldwin movie Rock of Ages.
Didn't she, the main character, also help direct, or did she? Uh,
Taraji P Henson?
yeah. Did she help direct this, or she helped
No,
produce
she
it, or
might have
something?
produced or executive produced it, but
Okay.
nothing huge. Um what else did she do? Or did this guy do?
Let's just go on to the movie then.
Hold on.
We don't need to look. Why look? Anyway, I thought the movie was pretty good. It did move on.
Oh, A Walk to Remember.
Oh, that was a good movie too.
I never saw that. I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
Really? Wow.
This guy also did The Pacifier and Cheaper by the Dozen too, and the remake of Hairspray.
Okay.
He has a he has a versatile career.
A list of a lot of different movies.
Have you seen What Women Want?
I think so. Long, long time ago.
Okay, so
Wasn't that like early
I
2000s or
think
something?
that was probably like 2000 about.
Yeah. It
There's
was
been a lot of
quite a
there's been a
while
lot
ago.
of sketch shows that have done like parodies of What Women Want and calling it What Men Want. Like I showed you that Mad TV spoof.
Mm-hmm.
Chappelle's show also had a spoof called What Men Want.
Okay.
That was only like a minute long.
They don't want much.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyway, let's get going in the
So,
story.
okay, I don't know how faithful this remake is or
No,
reboot
it
or
was
whatever
just
you
for
want to call
fun.
it.
It was just for fun. I don't foresee that really ever happening.
What?
By just drinking tea and
Well,
having that happen.
she also bonked her head,
Yeah.
which that seems to be a cliche with how someone gets powers. This was a funnier version of I Feel Pretty.
Okay, so her name was Allie or something, wasn't it Allie? And she worked like in a men's world.
Allie Davis.
She worked in a men's world
I wonder if
of.
I wonder if she's related to Art Davis. I'm kidding. That's impossible. Art Davis is white.
Okay, you never know. So she worked in a male dominant field where they were a sports.
Yeah, it was. It seemed like it was like a Sports Illustrated knockoff type of magazine, or I
No,
think.
not a magazine. They managed players.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Making sure that they get the best wage, they get exactly what they want and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So she got passed up for a promotion.
For what was his name?
The other guy that got it?
Max Greenfield,
No, the other guy got it.
Jason Jones,
The guy that got fired because he
Jason Jones,
okay. So
Mr. Samantha Bee.
yeah, he said to her, "Oh, I voted for you. I don't know what happened, and she
No,
got
that was Max Greenfield.
no, in the beginning, she didn't speak to Max.
Okay.
This guy lied and said he voted for her. Max Greenfield said that he voted for her every time
Mm-hmm.
she was up for a promotion. So the guy leading the group has a football and he throws it to the
And
person,
she expects that she's gonna
get
get
it, so
the
she
she's gonna get
stops
it
it and catches it.
when it was for somebody else.
Yeah. Two people down from her.
Um,
Then she really kind of got mad.
I can't remember what happens, but there's something that happens where she and her girlfriends meet a psychic or something.
Well, they go out for the one girl's bachelorette party. But
Oh yeah.
after she didn't get the promotion, she went to see her dad who runs like a boxing gym or something.
Oh okay,
So
yeah.
remember she was boxing and all that.
Richard
Um,
Roundtree.
okay. And then she goes out and then she's the one that meets with this tarot card reader whatever
What
and
was her name? Sierra or
I don't remember. I think
no?
she,
It was Sister, played by Erica Badu.
okay.
I've heard
and
that name before. I
and
don't
they
know
were
where though.
all kind of out of it by the time they got there because they went to a strip club first or something.
No, that was afterwards.
Okay, so then they do this,
Thank God it's
and
thank God it's a PG-13 male strip club. So
she
us.
was told by the psychic to drink this stuff and she says, oh, it's got this tea and it's got this and it's got this and this. And
Yeah.
when she's doing the tarot card she keeps flipping up until she gets the card that she wants to talk
Mm-hmm.
about that pertains to her. So it's like not real tarot cards. I think you only get a few cards.
So anyway, she knocks. I was
She
gonna
hit her
make a
head.
Miss Cleo joke, but I think she's dead. Thank God. Um. So anyway, she knocks her head, and she wakes up in the hospital, and all of a sudden she can hear what
Her
men are thinking.
doctor.
So her doctor is talking about like how he wants to smoke like crack or something, or
And she hears this and
like
she's like, wait a
you need to get off the drugs.
minute. You need to go to rehab.
So then she has an assistant, and that assistant is gay. And something I will praise this movie is that yes they have a gay character, but
Two of them.
yeah.
Pete
Hmm.
Davidson turns out to be gay.
But what's good is that they don't really
Harp on it.
they don't make a lot of jokes about it, and
It's just accepted.
they don't like go overboard with stereotyping.
Right. It's just accepted
And I
and
think
that's
that's
it.
because the director is gay, so maybe he wants positive representation.
Could be. Could be. So all of a sudden she starts hearing what men are thinking.
Including her assistant, and her assistant was
You're
like
not going to
was
be.
like saying some was like can she hear my thoughts? And it was like, yeah. So then
He
she's
was
hearing.
trying to do happy thoughts.
Yeah.
That
so
got
then she
funny.
was hearing about like what Jason Jones, what Max Greenfield, what Pete Davidson, and what this guy that she had a crush on were thinking.
hmm Oh, and also the up and coming basketball star.
Yeah,
He
had a Tracy Morgan, right?
that was his father. Oh my God.
Yeah, Shane Paul McGee. Uh,
He
Shane Paul.
actually
Shane Paul. I'm gonna call him Shane
he
Paul.
was in a meeting and he was like
Oh my god, it is like the most stereotypical, like,
they did a promotion video to like advertise him to present him to like the NBA or whatever.
if you can imagine what a like South Park music video for like Two Live Crew would look like, it was kind of like this, like
Explosions and
hot
ladies in
women,
very short shorts and
like
yeah,
his face like put onto like somebody else.
yeah, it was like he was not.
Yeah,
And
it was
she
like
was like
this ain't
watching
me.
him, and then, he's thinking to himself, God, this is not me. All I want is a cup of coffee. And the one guy goes, he pours himself a cup of coffee, and she takes it from him and says, Here, I think you know what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a cup of coffee or whatever. And then he was like starting to like believe her. And then the other guy, who did you say his name was? Will Thomas or somebody? Who was it that signed him to China
Jason
or
Jones.
something? Signed him to China
Jason
and
Jones.
okay, Jason Jones signed him.
Mr. Samantha Bee.
Okay, signed him to a team in China, and he
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to go. So the head guy was really upset, blaming her that they blew it, but she was actually the one that was meeting his needs, taking care of him.
But there's two other subplots in this 2 hour movie. Another subplot is her trying to kind of like dating. She dates this one guy that she meets in an elevator.
Oh yeah.
And for all you ladies out there that thought
He turns out to be
50
very.
let me say it. For those of you out there who thought it was so inappropriate to have Dakota Johnson in a 50 Shades of Grey movie relationship, well, this is clearly what you ladies wanted instead. Now there's finally gender equality in this movie.
Whew,
We have the female
I did
version.
not expect that.
I didn't either. We have the female version of what women want, and we have the female version of 50 Shades of Grey. That
Yeah.
sounds like an oxymoron because a woman did write 50 Shades of Grey, but anyway.
But anyway, she was like, oh, no, 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 no. She was getting out of there really fast.
Another thing is that uh, Tracy Morgan,
Over the top father.
yeah,
Oh my
I thought he
God.
was kind of like doing an impression of Tiger Woods' dad, maybe.
Hmm, maybe. Overkill.
Because there was a
I
sketch.
control what goes into his body. What do, blah, 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 and he's listing all these things that go into his smoothie or whatever. And I'm like,
There was a
oh, yuck.
sketch. There was a
Yuck.
sketch in like season 21, I think, where they did like an A&E biography where Tim Meadows played Tiger Woods and Tracy Morgan played his dad. It was like, my son loved playing tennis. I actually hated playing, or my son loved playing golf. He did it every night. I was really, I was really against playing golf. It's like,
Well, he was forced,
yeah,
from since 8 years
yeah.
old or whatever, picking up a club.
Mm-hmm.
But now I think
So
he's okay with it.
then the other subplot is that because Tracy Morgan doesn't respect single women's opinions from managers, I guess.
Yeah, so then
So then some guy that she has a one night stand with,
he has a boy.
and uses what he thinks is a mask. It's more a mask for people that are probably well over 18, and I'll let you take a guess what I'm talking about. And no, it's not what you think.
Hmm.
So then she just lies and says, "Hey, this is my husband."
Well, she doesn't call him husband, but she does to Tracy Morgan. This is my
Okay.
better half or something. She
And this
doesn't
is our
really.
kid.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, well, okay, family. And then she invites him to the Atlanta Hawks
Mm-hmm.
basketball game. And that's when, who's the kid? Jamal? Who is the kid, the basketball player?
James. Or, yeah, Jamal.
Jamal. Um, he so her boyfriend or the guy, he wasn't really her boyfriend, he had to be famous because the kid Jamal was thinking, oh my god, I get to meet him. Who was he,
I don't
the guy
remember.
that she dated?
Um, but in addition to this, she can also hear her friend's fiance's thoughts,
Oh my god.
and he
Mm,
he's
a
probably
player. Oh my god.
trying to
Let's
think
say
who's
it.
he as faithful as.
He's not faithful, so,
I
or
was
at
trying to
least his
think.
thoughts
I
aren't
was trying to
faithful.
say like he's as faithful as insert celebrity here, but I can't think of one.
Mm. It was a very interesting wedding.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where she
She
just she just like blurts out all of this stuff like
to everybody.
he's having an affair with her, he's having an affair with him. Like what?
It becomes chaos. Big time
It becomes like
chaos.
a if Jerry Springer, he might be, I think, oh no, is he dead? Is he dead? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, it becomes a Maury episode in church
Wow.
after everyone's been like drunk or something. I don't know.
It's like
Um,
family marrying family. Cousins marrying cousins or something. I mean, it was a family feud. Oh my god, but they were all friends. And then the one lady says, only my marriage is good. And then she's like, ah.
and then it's like hair gets pulled off,
Oh, God.
extensions get pulled off. It's
Ouch.
like, or no, I think were those extensions or were?
I would think they were
Oh no,
extensions.
no, there was also a wig that got pulled off.
Yeah.
It was like,
So let's say
but
she left the
there's bad
wedding
news.
quickly, and then,
No, no,
yeah,
no, she didn't leave the wedding.
she lost her friends. She lost
What
contact with
happened
them for a
was,
while.
oh, should we say what happens after this or no?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Nah, let's keep it a mystery.
There's a lot that happens after.
Uh, wow.
Not expecting this out of this movie.
Especially with this cast.
Yeah. Yeah, because then you had other people that made cameo appearances. Mark Cuban,
Oh
remember?
yeah, because they were all playing poker,
Yep.
so Taraji was able to figure it out. It's like, it's just like, how are you?
Shaquille
Oh
O'Neal.
yeah. Wait, where was he in this?
He was at a game.
Okay,
I don't know who's John Collins.
I think Lisa Leslie was in this. Lisa Leslie was in this movie, and I think she was also in.
Yeah, she was. She was herself.
She was
Oh,
also
Grant Hill was in this too. Oh,
She was also in Space Jam: A New Legacy. This is a better sports movie than Space Jam: A New
yeah,
Legacy.
yeah.
At least it's not promoting rapists.
It's unexpected twists and
It's
turns in
sad that that
this.
is my standard.
So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Hmm.
I enjoyed it. Not we weren't gonna watch this, so
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you paid for it. Let's just watch it and see what happens. And even the big guy upstairs watched it because we couldn't get it on our TV, so we
Yeah,
were all crowded
which
in
is
the
weird. I
small
didn't get it.
bedroom. Yeah.
Well,
We did
that's
start to get one movie and then we had to
yeah.
pause, and that's the problem. Don't pause.
Well, that's our review.
Yep.
And what is that SpongeBob saying? Like, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I don't know. Yes, I'm ready.
You're ready.
I think so.
People, she ready. She ready. There's a comedian whose catchphrase is "she ready,"
Oh, really? I don't know.
and she's black,
Oh, hey, February.
and she's got a movie I haven't seen.
Whew. Really? There's a movie you haven't seen? Okay, bye
See you
bye.
next week.
Take care.